Tourism Development Workshop was held at the Region 6 RDC yesterday. Sasha Ramsaran reports.
In 2015, a tourism policy was drafted by the Ministry of Business, Department of Tourism, and the department has since embarked on a series of tourism development workshops with the aim of boosting the tourism sector within each of the 10 administrative regions across Guyana. The second workshop of its kind held in Region 6 was held last Tuesday at the RDC boardroom, where Director General of Tourism in the Department of Tourism, Ministry of Business, Mr. Donald Sinclair, at the start of the workshop, reiterated the purpose of the initiative.
As we told you last year, basically this is an effort to involve the regions in the planning of tourism for the region, where we meet with stakeholders, and what we did last year, we asked you to identify what were the tourism hotspots in Region 6, and you gave me a list of those.
Representatives from the Region 6 RDC elaborated on major tourism hotspots in Region 6, including the number 63 beach, as well as locations and buildings within the town of New Amsterdam that add to the historic feel of the town.
Number 63 beach. While this beach provides much fun to users, there is need for key and sustainable development. The number 63 beach is approximately 60 miles east of the Berbice River and stretches 10 miles along the Curtin River. There are 10 steps that need to be developed so that we can have this project being fully modernized or developed to come up to a tourism attractive site. First step, there is need for consultation with key stakeholders, such as the residents. The second step involves cleaning and clean and riding the location of garbage and other debris, including unwanted shrubs or vegetation. Identify a suitable and manageable site for control of garbage. Third step, it is a suitable site for a guest house. There is need for a restroom for males, female, children, and different able persons.
10 minutes from New Amsterdam, one can enjoy the site of the Berbice Mining Enterprise that was closed down in the year 1999 due to cow prices at the world market and high prices to continue operation. One can still see part of the old Dutch mill at the backlands of Sanford Village, West Angie, Berbice. The New Amsterdam Market, Town Hall, and administrative building is, with its towers, stood out as one to see around New Amsterdam. Traditional churches such as the Lutheran Church, All Saints Anglican Church, All Saints Presbyterian Church, which forms part of the town's rich history. Likewise, the State House or the Guyana House, the penitentiary prison, law courts, also play in our history and can be termed as hotspots for tourism. New Amsterdam has the only female penitentiary prison and psychiatric hospital in the country.
Mr. Donald Sinclair also identified the various tourism development projects that have been chosen by other administrative regions.
Region 3, they have proposed the Vredenhoop Waterfront Development Project. They see the Vredenhoop, that area, as the face and the front door of the region. Region 4 has proposed the Victoria Heritage Trail because of the strong history in Victoria, because of the mangrove swamps that there are in Victoria. Then because also of the culinary traditions. Victorians are very proud of how they cook. So they've included that, the strong history, and they say the hospitality of the villagers and the natural areas in terms of the mangrove swamps. Region 8, they have identified the Madia Kaichor tourist route. Well, that hardly needs any explanation. You know, kite show is the signature tourism attraction in Guyana. So they are proposing that for development. Region 9, they have an important Rupununi cluster that with Letem as the hub, going to the Rupununi wetlands and the Rupununi savannas. And Region 10, because of the history in bauxite, they have identified the Bauxite Centennial Heritage Park for development, which, you know, will reflect the heart and soul of Linden as a bauxite mining town.
The participants of the workshop conceived the idea of making Region 6's tourism development project one that centers around offering tours along the Kanji River, a project that would be titled the Berbice Water Route.
Participants are working now on refining the attractions of the Berbice water route, and later on what we want to see is like the outlines of a tourism plan that would say in phase 1 this will happen, in phase 2 and in phase 3. Okay, and they should also tell us, of course, which agencies are going to be responsible and who are the key personnel that will be responsible for driving this Region 6 tourism project.
Sasha Ramzan reporting for Channel 8 News.